Hello everybody, welcome back to FTL Mod Roulette. Last episode we did a run with the Scarab, I think. Yeah, it went fine. It's time to pick a new ship. Alright. 3, 2, 1. 187. Already on here. You'd think the odds wouldn't be like that, but there you go. 98 with SMPK. Alright. Let's see which one that is. Wrong one. Control G. KFC Galactic by Gentasaurus. Alright, I gotta fix it up and we'll see you there. Alright, everything is set up. Apparently this is as we expected, something chicken related. Let's have a look. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, honestly, we don't have KFC over here, so I don't know how accurate of an image that is, but one can only imagine, considering the detail to it, that it's something grabbed from Google. There's a bit of artillery sticking out there, that's always great. Cruise through space with your new brand spanking $2.49 16-piece meal from Kentucky Fried Chicken. There's some story related to it. Let's see if there's anything I need to know before we hop to it. It starts with artillery. 3 fried chicken missiles. Oh, that's pretty potent. Okay. So that's a dual laser. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in normal terms because I'm gonna go insane if I don't. And there's 2 of these. Okay. It mentions something about KFC flag gun, but apparently it doesn't start with it. Well then, let's go. So starting off with 2 dual lasers, needless to say that is pretty potent. But they're... No, they seem to have the same charge rate. Okay. Well, pretty sure this opens everything up for a whole variety of puns. I can't really be bothered trying to come up with some. So I'm not going to. Apparently somebody I know who's a friend of the channel did a run as well. He'll probably find enough on his channel. Yeah, Styles did one as well. Pretty sure that's going to be whole entirely filled with puns. Anyway, custom art, which is something I haven't dabbled with yet. By that I mean like custom weapon things. Usually I'm lazy enough to grab it from existing weapons and suit it to my purposes. Alright. Oh, come on. Well, no fire at least. You get to medbay because I've got this sneaky suspicion you're gonna be bombed again soon. Should everyone go to medbay now? Didn't start a fire, so I don't have to worry too much. I probably could kill all the crew if I had the patience for that. I don't really, though. Just want to get this over with. Okay, medbay. Medbay. So depending on how we want to take this, we could power up the artillery. Should be fine. Yeah, we'll attack. We're well aware of these standard issue missile launchers by now. It's not noteworthy anymore, but I'm gonna do it anyway because I like complaining on this game. It's what I do. You should know that by now. So yeah, you start off pretty potent. 4 shots at the start. Alright, there's shields. I suppose if we find a ship that can't harm us, we could try and kill the crew. It's gonna take a while, but all in all it will. Net you more scrap. Never thought I'd be flying a bucket of chicken. Oh. Well, that's gonna be gone now. Sure. 15 missiles for a reactor upgrade. What else am I gonna do with that, right? Yes, and 1 hull point. It's a lot of nothingness here, huh? Okay, so you're gonna have a more difficult time killing me, so maybe I will do this now. Let's hope the bomb isn't too annoying. Doesn't look like it. Alright, so this is gonna take a while. We still might not be able to do it because I need to make sure oxygen stays down. And having my mind control bombed generally doesn't help with that. Come on, before he fixes that. Still gonna be a while, and I'm gonna have to destroy that too. Probably twice. Okay, so the Mantis is now trying to repair oxygen, which will give us a little bit more time. Come on. Did not expect that to be a thing. Alright, did it. Woo. Overclocked ion blast. Let's see what that thing does. Seems relatively harmless on its own, dealing no real damage, blah blah. Slower charge time. Oh wait, it's Wait, how does that... Oh, ion rate is ion damage per second, not seconds per ion damage. Okay. Well, it ain't great, but it's something. Worst case scenario, we just sell it. Lucky. Lower the health a bit more, I'd say. Okay. So yeah, killing crew is what we're going to be doing. It's going to take a long time. So I hope you like the look of this ship. I wonder if I should be annoyed by the fact that it's not upright. I mean, yeah, it's in space, it doesn't really matter, but it's odd to look at, isn't it? Or at least a little odd. Alright, so we'll wait until my control is nearly done and then we'll blast them again with our shots here. There we go. And we get Ivan. Or Ivan. You can go on sensors, I guess. Okay. Sure. Politely decline. Alright, so we could do... we need 2 weapons upgrades, don't we? Because this thing ain't all that great. Attack him before he can attack us. You can not harm me. So, I think the best thing we can do is we fire on something like shields. And I control the Mantis, who promptly goes to engines, whilst everybody else ignores him. Not what I had in mind, legitimately. How did that even work? You think he'd stick to engines because shields weren't destroyed, but nope. Just gonna mosey on to engines. Probably because the Rockman was already coming in. And his prior order still remained. Then again, that should have sent him to piloting, wouldn't it? Intriguing and slightly worrying. We're gonna go NG because... Sultan's, right? Alright, let's have a look at our secret data finally. Quite dense, lots of rooms, because we're in the middle of the ship, leave it vulnerable to accurate weapons. Hacking, cloaking, mind control, breach missile launcher, heavy duel, ion. Okay. So not too bad. One defense drone will keep us safe from the missiles in that case. The ions might be a bit more concerning. Alright. Only 2 peeps on board and they're relatively weak. I can dig that. Okay. And you guys will now... Oh, there's another dude in there. I didn't even see that one. Well, that's a shame. We will not accept your offer. And that's my phone making noises. Low battery. I'll plug that in soon. Yeah, I didn't see the third guy in there. Alright. Let's get one more power bar in for our artillery. Nope, for our oxygen. Oh, great, fires. And a missile launcher and cloaking. Oh, and that's how you pile a whole bunch of crud together. Alright, that takes care of the missile launcher for the time being. Alright, real funny. Where's the fire? Okay. So, if I wanted to, I could probably kill the crew. But nobody's bothered to go and attack him. Okay. Time to move, you're not kidding. Read missile launcher. Of course, missile launchers, right? Where would we be without those in our life? I do vaguely wonder what's the jig with that. There are more non-missile weapons in the game than there are missile weapons, so why does every freaking ship have one? Why worry, right? It's just the way FTL works. Let's go down, sell the oxygen. Alright. A defense scrambler might be interesting. But it's too early to start worrying about that. Okay, let's go down and go rescue that store. Maybe there's something better in there. Okay, so you're telling me this is gonna hurt a bit. That was just in time. Yes, destroy the defense the repair drone. Alright, medbay and medbay. It's a lot of stores. Let's see, here to here, here to here. And then that might be taken over. Unless I buy time in one of these stores, which I might as well do. Oh, there's the flag gun. Let's get it. It fits the ship. Might be a while until we get it online. We only need one more weapon upgrade, admittedly, but you know. There's a whole bunch of other stuff that needs to be done. That thing seems like a pretty great thing. 25% off the charge time, which is already ridiculously small. Okay, well, we got spare power, may as well do this for the time being. And now we have all the time we need to get our little butts out of here. Alright, destroying auction won't do us any good. Of course it's the top one that didn't get mind controlled. Why would it be? Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not enough to kill the NG. It might still be possible if I turn off the artillery, which I'm not going to, because I want to see what it does. Show me what you got, artillery. Those are really big. Okay. Well, now you know. Abandoned sector, uncharted nebula. Tough choice. I'll have to think about that one. I'm really getting thrown into a store, that's great. Well, we got something to sell at least. I want this. Not really. I think we can just mosey on. ASB allies. Fancy that. Oh no, my artillery, no. Well, not really gonna want it offline, but yeah, we'll have to deal with that. Good dodges, good dodges. Keep it strong. What the hell was that? Yeah, keep in mind I've never been to KFC before, so that's like a typical dish, a blob of brown stuff, then apologies. And I do say blob, I don't mean anything by it. Not the ginormous fan of fast food to begin with. At least not like your big chains, though. McDonald's and... Well, McDonald's is really the only one we got here. We got a few more, but those are like really local. I suppose you have Pizza Hut and stuff like that. We need more power. We need cloaking. We need a whole bunch of stuff. Now, what I didn't look into, and I probably should have, is the radius of the KFC flag. Seems fairly small. Well, I know one thing. We're gonna take some hits. I can try firing the 2 bursts, but 3 shields? Well, there you go. Oh, come on. I hate it when they do this. Like, hey, they put a good thing off. Up, nope, babe, sorry. We came to our senses. Good dodge, good dodge. Is it just me, or does this game just lack some consistency in certain areas? Sometimes they turn their biggest weapon off even though they only took 1 system damage to weapons. Otherwise they switched around to keep the most sane thing online. I wonder if... well, why? Why would you do this? It makes no sense. Okay. Well, I think our weapons will hold us together for quite some time now. Hey, it's a missile launcher. It's getting old quite quickly, isn't it? Not gonna stop doing it though. Not gonna stop doing it. Manuel. I hope he brought his manual. Yeah, we'll fight it. They've sussed out the fact that I'm quite quick on the draw, so they gave it cloaking and a missile launcher. But, you know, the missile launcher is standard, you know. That's nothing to really be talking about. See, they did it again. How do you work, FTL? Alright, so you're telling me the flak takes 19 or so seconds to charge. Popcorn chicken blast. This missile launcher is getting freakishly annoying though. Just thought I'd mention that. Alright. So yeah, we need cloaking, because then ships don't have automatic missile launchers anymore. It's the way this works. You get a defense against something, they stop using it. Yeah. Well, killing true would be fun. It doesn't seem like it's going to be in the cards right now. Because somebody needs repair drones. So here's the thing I wonder about. And this becomes only a problem once you're sort of into modding. Is this charge time correct? If I look at the forum post, it starts with a 50-second cooldown time. But does that mean 50 is the base, or does that mean it's 50 on level 1? Because there's a difference. You know, if you played FTL Captain's Edition before, you know how these levels work. Level 1 is base charge time times 1.25, level 2 is base charge time, level 3 is base charge time times 0.75, and 4 is base charge time times 0.5. So you actually get the base cooldown that the weapon has in the blueprints on level 2, not level 1. Intriguing, but only slightly so, isn't it? Anyway, we're saving up for cloaking now, I think, yeah. Attack the vessel. Then we can get the vessel and the thing we're trying to harvest. Theoretically. Can't say if it always is going to work like that. Let's see. Ship explodes. Yeah, double rewards. Sweet. Store will buy cloaking through limited time offer. Ew. Well, on a cheap price too. Cool. I guess that's all we need right now. Besides a power bar for cloaking. Cool. Here to here, here to here. I suppose this is the way we go. Here to here, here to here, here to here, perhaps, yeah. Could have bought some fuel, admittedly. All systems go. See? No missile launcher. The plan works. Don't believe everything I say, though. I mean, don't want to be getting angry letters. And how do you write an angry letter anyway? Put a frowny on it? Asking the big questions, I know. Never written an angry letter myself. Made some angry phone calls, which were great. Alright, so the first guy that's going to... Actually, let's just mind control this dude. See if we can suffocate them. We're gonna have to time it very well, because we only can fire 3 shots with the KFC bursts, but if we can... If the auction doesn't drain quick enough, we'll get our mind control back before he decides to go and fix that, allowing us to mind control him again before he manages to fix that. If you catch my drift. We'll get everybody who needs it healed up in the meantime. Yeah, if he manages to fix that oxygen, it's over. Maybe some ill timing on my end, but you know. It's possible. Even if he fixes it, he might not get back in quick enough. Sweet. Yeah, here, so here, yep. Unless there's now a fleet advance for whatever reason. Empty beacon, woo! Sort of empty beacon, woo! Yeah, sure, it's cheap. NG Homeworlds. Well, we don't have an NG. Let's get some scrapping. Spot appears. Yeah, this won't work, will it? Or it has a small chance to work. Yeah. Here's a blue option that fails anyway. An NG researcher slowly orbits the nearby planet by this beacon. Upon getting within comms range, the station identifies your ship and hails you. Federation vessel Infire and NG welcomes you. Accept the invitation. You dock with them while the FTL charges to learn of their activities. Research objective, advanced space vessel arm. Ah, yeah, that's for the repair arm that heals you without taking scrap, but actually also gives you extra scrap or something, I think. You see test material being moved into position to a nearby laboratory when sudden alarm echoed out of place. Advanced rebel assault craft on intercept course. Chance of survival of direct attacks 3.7. Require immediate assistance. Your crew pulls away from the station, moves to defend against the incoming threat. Of course we'll help. We got cloaking. What could possibly go wrong? And we also have the most ridiculous artillery system I've ever seen. Not that that's a bad thing, don't get me wrong. Wow, the chicken turns... that's probably what that would look like if you invert the colors, right? Well, at least it has an artillery cloaking image. More than you can say for some ships. I'm not calling any names because I can't really remember any straight out of the bat, but I know they're there. Guess we'll find out how this works. If it goes all the way to the top and fires, then it's a 40-second base cooldown. If it goes above it, it's a 50-second base cooldown. Or we'll never find out because the ship is destroyed. Regenerative armor. Yeah. Oh, it doesn't have the get free scrap as well bit to it. Okay. Alright. Free fuel, I'll take it. So that was immediately a thing to the next sector. That's odd. Consumables. Oh, another KFC flag. We're good. 2 of those would be pretty nifty, I'll tell you that much. Ah, really? Shield generator? You don't get that too often. And yeah, the armor regen is working well. Well, if we're going gunship strategy, we will probably look into this. Not quite yet. Kind of want to upgrade that first. Give our artillery the time to charge. Not that artillery, you know, our flak. Ugh. Words. This appears to be quite peaceful. Oh, great, we have to go down. Well, that's gonna be a good time wasted. Nothing you can do about it. The key gives you something at the end of the line, which is idiotic because usually you'll have everything set up by then, so ignore the key. We lose an augment slot for it, and we're still too early on to make proper use of that, so goodbye storage key. Scan reveal the reactors overloading. Save the NG. Who will stand around doing nothing? Actually, why don't you go to doors? Now we have somebody to counter boarding operations. Sort of. Sure. We'll go with white. I see you won't find anything out there that's as quick as this gun. Good luck with your mission. How do I feel like that's a blatant lie? Sorry, we already have 3 weapons quicker. Nifty thing, but... You know what? I'm feeling adventurous. We're going through this at a rapid pace. That's what you get when you're playing with a gunship, I guess. This might actually become a 2-parter. Give me black. Breaching halberd. We're gonna have a lot of stuff to sell. I just want to try out this thing once before I sell it. You know? So if you could give me a ship fight before we get to store. Oh my god, what is going on? Where are all the bad guys? Oh, mind control. Quaint. Hey, missile launcher. Expected. So if you miss, you're out forever. What? You think this was gonna go down otherwise? Come on. And you missed. Wanna know how I knew that would happen? Well, truth be told, I didn't. But I don't know why I cloaked there as well. But, you know. Because now I got a missile coming in. Damn it, my control. Yeah, that was stupid of me. But, you know, I've been known to do stupid things. But yeah, I just seem to have the worst luck in history with things that only do one shot but a lot of damage. So these things, or the artillery weapons as they were known in Captain's Edition, they just screw me over 90% of times. Unless I can guarantee hits, which at this point I can't really do yet. So, thank you for trying, but you are out of the game. Well, I can tell you one thing, I probably won't be looking to buy any more weapons. Alright, give us a store so we can sell the junk. Okay, and here we go. Sell all the useless garbage. Do you want to buy hacking? Shouldn't be allowed to have it, but... Sell the Pierce. It sucks. We'll keep it around because it looks cool, I guess. Okay. Well, with that taken care of... Well, it's not the ideal route, I'll tell you that much, but... Missile launcher. Alright, you two, get ready to go do some punching. I can mind control them, I know, but it's not really what I'm aspiring to do here. I want them dead. Did he die it? Yep, he died it. Okay, let's cloak. You weren't even injured. Look at you. Alright, back to your post, wherever that was. Yeah, medbay, I guess. Shouldn't really keep people in medbay because if that gets hacked, we might be in a bit of a problem. But you know. Or maybe you don't. Either way is fine. Oh, we nicked their oxygen too. Sweet. You're not gonna go and fight him? That's weird. This thing is damaged. Oh yeah, he's still on our side. Lame. Ain't I a smart person, eh? It's not gonna kill him, we may as well wait. Until we get our mind control back. And he just immediately goes out and fight him. We didn't even hit him once, oh my god. Alright, fuel, good. Can always use that. Here to here, here to here, and I don't think we can make it back then. So the question is, they wanted this? Yeah, let's do this one too. Please don't be empty, please don't be empty, please don't be empty. Good. And you're gonna board me with a guy that only has 50 health. Eh. It's your funeral. What a hero, huh? I do find it odd that they just leave him be. You think they're trying to rescue him or something? Because, you know, he's the only one who will ever be able to do the thing. I don't know. Maybe not. Another one bites the dust. Cool. There's a store. If I can buy time, I can do this, but I'm not score attacking, so shut down my engines. Do I'm planning on using hacking? No, counter remote. See what that thing can do. Sweet. Alright, my turn. Blam. Blam blam. And cloak because I don't know. He did. He did. It'll take a while before he's dead unless I try to shoot him. And I guess we will. Kill the ship, I mean. Auction was far from being drained. Okay. Continue, jump, next sector, already at sector 6, jeez, pirate stronghold. Well, I think this is where I'm going to end this episode, though. So thank you guys for watching, hope you're still in the series, feel free to support by commenting, liking, and or subbing if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next episode. Bye everyone.